Welcome to Four Lodge Lane in Lutsen, Minnesota. Our home is one of 12 that sits on 20 acres within the Superior National Forest. We don't sit in front and in back of each other, we're all in a row. So there's nothing out the front, this view that you're seeing as we approach the house, except trees. And on the other side of those trees is the North Shore Winery. And on the back is more forest and Lake Superior. We have a good-sized garage that we let our guests park in, which they really appreciate, especially in winter. Plus, there's plenty of parking right at the base of the steps so that you can get into the house without having to drag your suitcases and your coolers and whatnot through a parking lot. This deck has 2 locked ski lockers. You could use it for other equipment that you bring as well, but we also, since we have access to the garage, don't have any problem with people having storage for bikes and kayaks and whatever else they bring along. Let me just show you inside. Our home was built in 2001. We're the original owners. And because it was built right after 9/11, the decorators chose red, white, and blue for its theme. So we don't have a typical cabin look in here. It's light and bright and really cute, which is why we named it Lutsen's Cutest Vacation Home. On the main floor, there's a full bath, 2 bedrooms. This one looks out towards the back of the house, opens actually into the 3-season porch and then out to the lake. Really nice, new, comfortable beds. This bedroom has a double bed and just looks out to the trees. There's no houses out there, no buildings. The great room is vaulted. Lots of windows. It's super bright in here, especially in the morning. We have a good-sized kitchen that's fully equipped so that you can cook your meals in, if that's your plan. Saves you some money. Full-size appliances, lots of pots and pans. 2 different kinds of coffee makers, so bring your K-cups if you'd prefer that. We have a center island that seats 2, and then we have a new table and chairs that seats 7. Great for games, sitting around after meals, just telling stories. The living room has a floor-to-ceiling gas remote-controlled fireplace, a 55-inch 4K TV that's connected to a Bose Wave for sound, so it's great for movies and sports. This is a queen-size hide-a-bed, so if there's more guests than the 3 bedrooms can accommodate, that pulls out into a good-sized bed. And then as you can see, there's a door that goes out to the back deck, which is covered, which is great. Then you can be out there even if it's raining. You can enjoy being outside. People have told us how much they appreciate that. It's a great view. It's a great place for watching the sunrise because the lake is right out there and the sun comes up in the east. And then our deck has a good-sized sitting area. No buildings. There's our fire pit, kind of obscured by that tree, but why? Nights out under the stars, what could be better? We have an added 3-season porch because our screen porch was just constantly dirty and buggy. You just couldn't keep the bugs out. So we had it screened underneath and completely enclosed. So when the windows are open, they expose as much as 75% of the opening is now screened. So once you're inside, you get an unobstructed view, but no bugs. So people have just been raving about this porch, how much they love spending time out here. It extends the season that you can be outside. You can be here in the spring and in the fall and still be fairly comfortable. There's a little fan down there and a light, so if you want to sit out here in the evening, play games, read a book. Then we got a glider chair, and then we just bought a couple of counter height chairs that sit over the deck because the Adirondack chairs are cute, but your eye hits right at the level of the rail. So we chose these as another option. Be a great place to sit and have a cup of coffee and watch the sunrise. So that's the back. Again, another view of the main floor. Let's go upstairs. The master bedroom is upstairs by itself, has its own private bath, which is a 3/4 shower, and then a whirlpool. So it technically is a full bath up here. They're just separated out. It too is vaulted. Has a ceiling fan, lots of windows, comfortable bed with lots of pillows. We just added a TV here that isn't connected to the DirecTV, but it has a smart DVD player so you can stream content, watch movies. If you want to watch something different from kids or somebody else, you've got that option. And then there's the whirlpool. And then here's the 3/4 bath. Shower. Even the bathroom is super cute and has a nice view of the lake. We didn't bother putting a window covering over it because nobody's back there. It's just trees. So it's just really cute and private and comfortable, really comfortable. Every window you look out upstairs either looks at trees or the lake. Today it's a little hazy. It was real foggy this morning. It was really humid. So there was a little bit of a haze, almost a fog. It's starting to clear off now though. Right across the street, if the trees were bare, you might be able to see some golfers passing between holes, is the 27-hole Superior National Golf Course, which is spectacular. I don't even golf, and I love that golf course. I ride with my husband and drive the cart, and it is just one of the prettiest places. Dramatic, and he says very challenging. I'll have to believe him on that because I'm not a golfer. Again, another lookout over the lower level. We have lots of games here, lots of movies. This TV also has a streaming DVD player, so there's a lot of options for entertainment. Of course, the best thing about Lutsen that people love is the location. We're a mile from the top of the ski hill, which in the summer is a playland that everybody loves. There's an alpine slide. There's a gondola that takes you up to the top of Moose Mountain. You can go horseback riding. You can go whitewater rafting in the Poplar River. There's so much to do here. There's a bike trail that goes for miles all the way down to Temperance Park, just at the bottom of the hill. And it's an asphalt dedicated path, so it's safe. It's not driving along Highway 61 on your bike. It's dedicated for walkers and bikers. And then just looking back the other direction again now, you can see how our driveway is laid out. So it works well for people that come in the winter, for snowmobilers and people hauling a trailer with other recreational equipment, ATVs. You can ride straight from here and get on the trails. You can get up to the top of the hill and get on the trails that Superior Hiking Trail passes through and then joins in with some of the trails around the area. There's a cross-country ski path up there. You can do a lot right from here without having to load up, say, snowmobiles or ATVs, which is great. And then I'm just going to take you for a quick walk around the back of the house so you can see how the fire pit is laid out. There's a place right across the street and down that sells firewood by the bundle, self-serve. Last time I looked, it was $10 a bundle. They want you to use the local firewood so you don't transport pests. So bring some cash for that. People tell us how much they appreciate being able to come out here and do s'mores. We have forks for that in the garage. And then in the winter, if you're brave enough to come down here and you can get down to it, if it's a real snowy winter, probably not. The stars are unbelievable. In the summer too, but it doesn't get dark until 10 o'clock. So you have to be a late person to deal with having darkness come at 10 o'clock. But in the winter, it's dark at 4:30. So you could use the fire pit and just really appreciate how spectacular the nights are up here. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful here. I hope that you have gotten a sense of what it's like here just by watching me walk around. Sorry if it's a little jumpy. It's hard to do this and talk at the same time. But there's the back of the house, and now you can see how the porch is laid out. The porch is off to the left, so it's good size. It can seat 8 people, and then the other side is open, has seating for 4. So lots of options for people to be outside and enjoy whatever the weather is. One of my favorite things is that there's a covered porch. We've been here times when it was thunderstorming and we got to sit outside and watch the lightning out over the lake and stay dry. It was just wonderful. You will love it here. I hope that you'd consider coming and being our guests. We'd welcome you. Thank you for your time.